Hey, what's up everyone? Today I'll be fishing two products. So this is a first impression fishing video for the new Centron Lite rod and the Valiant Eagle 2 BFS reel. The Centron Lite, I already did an unboxing with it and it was a little sketchy, but I do want to fish it to see how things are. Potentially there will be mods I could do to change this and make it a little bit better, which if that happens, it happens in a later episode. And then for the Valiant Eagle 2, which is more of a budget KastKing Elite reel, right? I don't know why they call it the Valiant Eagle 2. Totally different platforms. But anyway, I know in my unboxing video of that, I said I'll fish it on a Zephyr for a better apples to apples comparison. But two reasons why I'm combining these two products together rather than sticking to my unboxing video is because first and foremost, holiday season here, and I'm very busy and time is lacking, right? However, for you guys, it's actually better because now you have better value. You have like 2-in-1 video, right? And then also I did a quick cast test in my driver and I was like, you know what? Let's just condense it, Condensing it is a pro for everyone, for me and for you. With that said, let's get on the water very quick and let's do some testing. Let's do casting of one or two lures, right? And then let's see how well it works for these two products. Ready? Let's go. All right, folks, welcome to my favorite pond. Let's talk about the reel for a second. I have the Destron 6-pound test line braid, KastKing Destron, to 4-pound Sunline monofilament. The first lure I'm gonna be throwing right now is the Eurotackle B-Vibe, one of my favorite 2-inch, plus a 1/16 ounce jig head. And I am gonna do it with 0 breaks. We have asked the question whether if this reel right here have a different braking power than the KastKing Elite, because the KastKing is over braked, and my guess is not going to be any difference, even though there's a little metal ring. I know there's been discussions on Facebook. People are saying that ring right there is going to change the magnetic field, right? I say it's not going to do anything because how much magnets goes into there, and it's just my guess. We just need to find out. All right. I have no expertise in magnets. I guess that's physical science. I have no idea what it is, but yeah, let's find out. I'm just wing this at 0 brakes. Well, not 0, min brakes, okay? Let's see. And yeah, it landed and no backlash. So yeah, if I could cast this at min brakes, well, that means it's still over braked. So yeah, what a bummer. But anyway, let's see how far this went. Let's just do some cranking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, about 31 cranks. And look, there's a rainbow right at the fountain, if it could capture that. Yeah, my kiddo at the library, when he's supposed to be doing story time, he was looking at the wall and he saw a rainbow and he's like very disruptive every single time. Like, yes, I already knew there's a rainbow there, Caden. You say it every single time you hear. He's like, rainbow! Yeah, ADHD. But yeah, definitely overbraked still, 31 cranks, even the wind is blowing that way. I say for the price, it's not too bad. I could definitely, take a few magnets off, just like how I did with the KastKing Elite. Or I may try something different. Some people said take off one shoe, one entire side. And that's something I'm actually interested in. I may want to give that a shot. Now, this rod right here is longer than my Zephyr, right? So for those who watch my casting impression of the KastKing Elite stock, I did it on a kayak, and I said it wasn't really casting far because it's shorter, but I think when I casted this thing here for KastKing's video, I think it was casting a little further. So maybe I just need to, cast a few times. It might be just a little bit grease on the bearing or something like that. But yeah, I felt like the Elite casted a little further. Now, I am looking at this rod right here. I am making sure everything stays tight because if you guys saw my unboxing video, I said the Centron, that thing is loosey-goosey, no good. So yeah, I'm gonna be casting a lot of times, maybe try to get a few fish to bite, and hopefully this thing don't explode, because some folks in Southeast Asia I don't know what you're fishing for, likely snakeheads. They were showing photos of broken Centron Lite rods. It was like snapped in multiple pieces. So let's hope that won't happen. It may not happen here because all I have are dink bass and some panfish. But we shall see. We shall see. All right, I got some custom homemade micro chatterbaits. I'm gonna do this guy right here. And this one right here is 2.2 grams or 2.3 grams, very, very close to the Mukai. So it's gonna be the bomb.com. Look at that baddie. Now, these small little micro blades, they do catch air. So I don't expect these to cast far. But I could knock out two things while casting this, is just to see if this thing chatters well. And then also, yeah, I want to see how sensitive this rod is, you know, when this thing starts chattering. It should feel everything because this is a fast tip rod. All right, so I got this on. All right, casting distance, not bad. The blade right there actually catches air. As you see, there's a lot of wind here, bluebird skies. A storm just rolled through, so, you know, well, one bite so far, but no hookup. So yeah, I could probably put a, you know, some sort of soft plastic on here and see how it is. But yeah, this blade right here starts up instantly, just like the Mukai. I'm liking it. I am really, really liking it. I'm gonna bring it a little closer and I just want to see how fast it sinks. It sinks okay. Yeah, I think this is gonna be perfect for streams and also shallow ponds like this. I don't need to put on the heavy one. I have the other one right there. I think that's like closer to 3 grams. But I've been using like a closer 3 grams one because I use a 1/16 ounce cone head, and it's been good, especially for some of the lakes I fish. That's like, you know, 4 to 5 feet water. I like that. But yeah, this is new materials here using a slotted tungsten bead. This one is a size 5.4 mm. It weighs about 1.2 grams. And then, you know, put everything else together here, 2.3 grams is great. Very fun. All right, folks, before I keep fishing, I just want to show you something very quick. See this? First piece here, stuck on pretty good. Second piece here, starting to loosen up a little bit, and it twisted just a little bit. So I'm gonna twist it back. As you see, it twists very easy. I'm gonna shove it in a little bit more. The end piece haven't been twisted, but there is a crack, right? So I'm not gonna fiddle with it. Sad to see that, but you know, I'm just reporting what I see, guys. Sorry, KastKing. This is a flop rod. Where are you, fishies? I'm looking at shallow here and there's like absolutely nothing. And one thing about this chatterbait right here, you got slow roll it. That's the key. I have a fast reel right here. This is supposed to go like 29.1 inch per turn. And if you go too fast, like you're burning it, it do kind of spiral out, but it still chatters. So that's why this is a good lure to slow row at streams, because the current, right, is gonna keep it chattering and it keeps it high in the water column. When you're fishing like ponds like this, yeah, definitely stay a little high. But yeah, I don't see anything in the shallow, so I'm gonna go towards the deep side and see if we could land 1 or 2 fish. I do want to see the bend of this rod when it fishes on, and no, it's actually twisting again. No good, no good, no good, man. Okay, let's slow roll everything. Oh, I think I got some leaf. I can hop this at the bottom. Hoppity hop. Ooh, the water from the fountain is hitting my face. That's how strong the wind is. No me gusta. And a little backlash casting into the wind, so I'll probably put on 2 clicks. Put out 1. Gotta lose some distance, but you know, better than, you know, backlash. All right. Yeah, casting into the wind sucks, especially with this blade. I just need to find a fish. They were here a second ago. I saw a schoolie. There's like 2, 3 fish chasing this guy. Here we go. Oh, you guys see that? That was a fish right there. He nabbed it. Uh-oh, what's happening? Oh, he just tapped it again. Here we go. Here we go. Got one. Rod's bending. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Uh-oh, got it right on the twig. Oh. Here we go. Look at that. Sweet. Hold up. Off you go, buddy. Whew. All right, so that's one fish. The fight was okay, and my guys looks kind of fine. It got twisted a little bit. Earlier, it was twisting the other side, but I guess after I fought the fish, it twisted to the other side. So yeah, this thing is definitely twisty, definitely needs some wax. I had a tip from one of my viewers. He said put some light super glue on the edge, you know, at the ends, this side, not the hole, but the rod ends, the black part right there. Let it dry, and then sandpaper it down, so you increase you know, the thickness of this, and you'll be able to shove it back in. So I might try that instead of using, you know, wax, because wax is, you know, it comes off too. But you know, I'll try them both, I guess. Winter is coming, but that is, oh, whoa, this guy just landed right here. Yeah, winter is coming, so I can play around with all these stuff, whatever I want, or whatever you guys want to see. But man, this guy's hungry. All right. Okay, come. Eat. Here we go. Look at that. Another good one. Another good one, and this time it's easier to unhook because it's right at the edge. All right, see you, little guy. Man, it is so cold. My hand is freezing, but the fish are here. Is biting this side, so I might as well keep fishing. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it soon because I think I'm done testing this thing. I really don't like the rod, but the reel, you know, same feelings as about the Kestrel. All right, same feeling, but a lot more positive on this reel because, oh, there's a bite right there, because it's cheaper. Oh, here it goes. Oh yeah, definitely affordable for people to try. Although I keep saying this reel is overbraked. One thing I want to remind you folks is that although it's overbraked, it's not the end of the world, it's not the worst, right? For a Kestrel Elite price, I expect it to be closer to perfect, no modifications. But for this guy cheap right here, sure, you can modify here and there and you know, have a lot of fun. But again, although it's overbraked, it's not seriously overbraked. The distance for everything is pretty acceptable, and the positive note for this overbrake reel is that you barely backlash. So if you guys want to modify it, you could definitely do so. Brr, man, it's cold outside. It's 40 degrees at 4 p.m. That is just, whew, just saying it's cold, windy and cold, okay? My hands is pretty stiff right now, but let's do this. If you guys watched through the whole video, you guys probably can see what I'm going to say already. But if you guys haven't watched through the whole video and just skip to the end for the review part, well, here it goes. There's a good and a bad. The good is the budget reel, okay? So let's start off with good stuff. So the Valiant Eagle 2, the budget Kestrel reel. I say it's pretty good, although it's still overbrake. You know, they have a different brake mount, and also they added a ring. I don't feel like it done anything, okay? Still overbrake, but although it's overbrake, just like Kestrel Elite, I don't want to say it's overbrake to the point where it's terrible and not usable. To put it into perspective, right? Let's compare it to some raWr reels I have, like the Alpha's Air, right? And even all my other raWr reels, all of them, their dynamic braking system, magnetic dynamic braking system, I feel like they're strong, okay? Most of my reels, even the BFS reels, I typically use brake 6, okay? Out of 20, it goes 0 to 20. And for some of my close quarter casting, where I want soft entry, I use brake 4. And then for my windy condition, I use brake 8. So to put it into perspective, comparing my raWr experience to these KastKing reels, the Kestrel Elite and the Valiant Eagle 2, it's almost like a raWr brake 8. So it's not bad at all. So yeah, it's unfortunate that the changes they made to the braking mounts and everything didn't really reduce the braking. Given that it's pretty cheap, this reel is pretty cheap, I guess the budget side, and if you guys buy it during the holiday season where there's offers, it's not bad at all, and you can always modify it, okay? But in my opinion, you spend the money, do you really want to modify it? You know, I don't think I would, you know, but if you're a KastKing fan and you want to support them, sure, go for it, and modify the crap out of it to make it fit your fishing needs. Some people probably don't need to, okay? You don't need to, because, you know, although it's over brake, it's better than under brake and always backlashing, okay? I only backlashed a few times today because of the crazy wind. So, still a good reel. The Centron Lite. So, as you have seen, casting, even without catching fish, right? Several times, I had to straighten up my rod connection because the guides are misaligned. And then when I start catching fish, definitely misaligned. And as I'm walking back to the car, I was checking every single connection piece, right? The very last one where the end piece to the second piece, it cracked. It cracked. Catching a few fish or potentially even hooking that, you know, one or two branches, it cracked. So this rod right here is a flop. I'm gonna have to reach out to KastKing China on AliExpress and see what I could do. I definitely don't want to ship it back for a refund, but it's terrible. I'm not sure what to do, but I might just be eating that money. So for those who have not gotten it and want to get it because it's cool, you know, the colors are cool, don't get it. All right, don't get it. Anyway, that is the end of my fishing impression of these two products. If you found this video useful, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. I thank you all for watching. The fish don't wait. It's getting cold, but it's still biting, as you see. So get out there, bundle up, and catch some fish. Toodaloos!